We have been experiencing economic whiplash for entirely too long. Just over the last year, it has been impossible to ignore. We watched global markets, oil prices, mortgage expectations, bond yields, construction costs, credit markets, and even retirement accounts move dramatically, sometimes within minutes, because of a speech, a policy announcement, a social media post, or even speculation about what might happen next. That should raise an important question for all of us. Not whether a specific policy was right or wrong, but whether any modern economy should be this vulnerable to political volatility in the first place. And that is where Harvey Barnard's original NESARA proposal becomes relevant. In April 2025, President Trump announces the Liberation Day tariffs. The markets panic. The S&P 500 drops nearly 5%. NASDAQ falls roughly 6%. Retirement accounts swing wildly. Then only days later, a tariff pause is announced, and the S&P surges more than 9% in a single day. Think about that. Millions of Americans watch their pensions, 401ks, and retirement savings rise and fall dramatically because of one political announcement. Then came the conflict with Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell. Markets reacted instantly again. Why? Because modern markets are deeply dependent on expectations, interest rates, Federal Reserve policy, political signaling, and government intervention. Then came drug price announcements, oil shocks involving Iran, credit card proposals, mortgage discussions, copper tariffs, and every time, markets moved before ordinary Americans even knew what would actually happen. Oil rises, gasoline fears rise. Treasury yields rise, borrowing costs rise. Copper spikes, construction costs rise. Here is the heart of the issue. A healthy economic system should not resemble an emotional roller coaster. And this is not about Republicans versus Democrats. The same weakness would exist under any administration, because the problem is structural. A reactive system is not the same thing as a stable system. So now let's connect this back to Harvey Barnard's original work. One of the central goals of NESARA was reducing structural instability inside the monetary system itself. The National Economic Stabilization and Recovery Act proposed several mechanisms designed specifically to reduce long-term economic volatility. First, a stable constitutional monetary system, not endless manipulation through debt expansion and politically influenced monetary policy. Second, elimination of federal income tax and replacement with a national sales tax structure. That reduces distortion inside labor markets, business growth, and investment behavior. Third, banking reforms designed to place greater transparency and restraint on financial institutions. And perhaps most importantly, NESARA was built around predictability. Predictability creates confidence. Confidence creates stability. Stability allows long-term planning. So whether someone agrees with every aspect of Harvey Barnard's proposal or not, the events of the last year demonstrate something very clearly. Our current system is extraordinarily sensitive to political influence. And when one announcement can move oil prices, bond yields, construction costs, mortgage expectations, stock markets, and retirement accounts, that is not true stability. That is systemic fragility. And maybe that is exactly why conversations about monetary reform are becoming more important than ever. If you would like to learn how a stable economy can really work, please read Harvey's complete work published in 2005. The name of his book, Draining the Swamp, The NESARA Story. Yes, that's right. Published in 2005, he knew this economic turmoil was coming long ago, but because his bill would change the system in favor of the average citizen, he and his visionary work was discredited. It's now come back to life and is available for everyone. It is clear the current system, no matter how good the intentions may be, can never provide real stability, and those who benefit from it have no motivation to change it. Click the link below, visit our website, get a copy of the book, and share this video so we, the people, can demand sanity and stability over our monetary system. Thank you for listening.